I'm going to be going over all of the units that are toxic and annoying to deal with in Dragon Ball Legends, starting with Beast Gohan. This unit does it all and is arguably the most perfect unit we have in the game. He gets his Vanish Pack, he can destroy a Dragon Ball, he can delete all of your cards, and so much more. This guy is a pain to fight against. Now, he has aged a little bit, but that still doesn't relieve the fact that this dude is so annoying to fight. Whenever I fight Beast Gohan, like, yeah, he doesn't do as much damage as he used to, but he combos you forever. He has cover nullification. This guy just, oh my goodness. Do you guys remember when he first came out? Because that was all you ever saw. It was him, Pan, sometimes the Piccolo, and then sometimes other units. This guy just, oh my goodness. His combo potential was insane. I think he was one of the first units ever to be able to 99 combo by himself without any support. Now we have Captain Ginyu and Super Saiyan Goku and other units, but this guy is where it all started. And oh my goodness, I am so happy I don't see him as much as I used to. He would get endurance if you rushed. Like, dude, he had everything in his kit. I mean, he has everything in his kit. Fighting this guy is hard. Sometimes, not always. I mean, he doesn't tank very well anymore, but I still feel like he's very meta relevant if you use him. Maybe not top 10, but he's still very annoying to fight. Next up, we have a very new release, and I'm sure everyone was expecting to see this. We have GoFrieza. They have so much control over the match. If they're not on your team, you're losing the game. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This unit, when they're on the field, have so much control over what you do and over what they do. Like, they rule lobbies, all right? Their Rising Rush control is insane. They sub out, boom, you use one card, and then you rush, boom, they're back. Like, dude, this unit's crazy. Their combo potential also very good. And the fact that they're Saiyan and Lineage of Evil means that they're going to be a very good unit when it comes to Zenkai buffing, so they're a great leader slot unit. It's just brutal using this unit. I mean, they have so many teams they can be on. They have so much control over the game. This unit will be relevant for a long time. I will be surprised if by the end of Legends Festival, they have fallen off. I'm going to be honest, I don't think they're going to fall off for a very long time unless we get a hard counter like we did with the Ultra Vegito situation, Ultra Super Vegito, I should say, with LF Cooler, where LF Cooler basically one-shot them. We need some sort of unit that can do that to them because, oh my goodness, we need someone that can stop this unit's rule. They should not be... Next up, literally changing how the game is played, we have Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. As you guys know, or maybe you don't, Quick Attack was added as a means of countering this guy, because when he first came out, everyone was playing so passively. It was really hard to fight him, especially since he gets his his gauge back whenever he uses a card, and whenever he uses a green card. This dude was so hard to deal with when Quick Attack wasn't added, and I'm so happy they did add it, because this dude's annoying to fight, even now. Like, he doesn't do as much damage as he used to, but it's still so hard to fight. Well, not hard, but annoying to fight, because every single person that uses him just stands there. They just stand there. They play passive, like, it's just so annoying to fight, and then when you do get a player that actually knows how to use him, it just becomes even harder. And so the fact that I'm glad this guy doesn't do as much damage as he used to, because if he did, this meta would be unruly. With GoFrieza and this guy on the same team, nobody would be having fun. So thankfully, he doesn't exist anymore. I'm tired of you. Next up, we have the banner unit that surpassed the LF, Blue Zamasu. Now this guy isn't really as much toxic as he is annoying. I mean, his key reduction is just insane. That first attack that you do, that it just reduces 50 of your key, which, by the way, Ultra Gogeta Blue had a mechanic literally just to counter that, which was hilarious. This guy, literally, he's better than the LF. That's funny. Like, imagine releasing a banner unit that is stronger than the LF. That should tell you enough about how annoying this guy is. He also heals the entire team for like, if you use, let's say, 3 cards and then heal your team, everyone's HP is going to be back to full. His supporting capabilities is very strong. Like, dude, this guy is just annoying to fight. He's not really as much toxic, again, as he is annoying. He also has the green card counter, which counters quick attacks, tap attacks, tackles, and strikes. It makes it very annoying to fight this guy, especially when, again, they know how to use this character. So, thank goodness that he's not seen as often as he used to be. I mean, I still see him occasionally because of Ultra Vegito Blue, but for the most part, he's not as prevalent as he used to be, and so, thank God. Next up, we have LF Android 17. Now, this guy, I don't think he's as toxic as he is just annoying. I mean, for me, I don't have him, so obviously when you don't have a unit, you have to hate them. That's just how Gacha works. But he also is just a very strong unit, and it pisses me off that I don't have him. This guy heals, he nullifies cover change, his unique gauge is strong, he has endurance, gives your allies damage. He also deletes your buff on rush or ultimate, or I don't know about blue card, but this guy just does it all. Like, he legit just makes it so you don't nullify endurance when you ult, you don't nullify endurance when you rush. GoFrieza did the same thing, but GoFrieza is active when they die. I don't think his is. He also reduces the amount of damage your blue does if you don't have debuff immunity. So, it's just, dude, this guy is so hard to fight. Well, not really hard. He's annoying to fight against, let me just say that. We're gonna get to the toxic end of things in a bit, But this guy is very strong. He also gets his vanish back once his gauge is full every time he switches. Like, he does it all. Next up, we have Ultra Vegito Blue. Now, this guy, coming out during the 5th anniversary, the peak, he was hype. Everyone loves him. Okay, but let's be honest. Do you like fighting against him? You probably love using him, but fighting against him? Do you love that passive he has where he just restores 30% of his HP and then goes type neutral on damage received? Do you like his ultimate that one-shots you and deletes all your cards and also does damage to your entire team? Do you like his green card that counters everything in the freaking game that isn't a blue, green, or ult? And rush? Like, there's no stopping this guy. Well, unless you use Sword of Hope. But this guy is crazy strong. Now, obviously, it's arguable that GoFrieza is better than him, which I can totally see an argument for. I actually agree with the GoFrieza is better than him, but he's still very annoying to fight. I actually don't like fighting him more than GoFrieza, because at least with GoFrieza, they're a little bit less of a nuisance and more of a control unit than this guy. This guy is just there, and he makes your smile turn upside down. He makes you sad. Those goldfish you were just eating, they explode. You don't have goldfish anymore because he countered your goldfish. That's what happened. At number 4, we have Pan. Now, her, I would say she's more, again, just annoying to fight. That key reduction of hers, the first 6 charges that it had, well, it has only 6 charges, but the 6 charges it has is enough to pretty much ruin your entire day and make you sad. She also reduces just the amount of damage your arts do. She is a menace. I don't know why a 6-year-old is allowed to be this much of a menace in the game, like, bro. Dude literally gets one shot by Beast Gohan, though, let's be honest. Anyways, she is good. She's a very good support. Her green card reduces your ki recovery, and reduces her sub count. Her main heals everybody and gives her a green card, and her blue gives her a dry... Dude, Pan, stop. And I still see her on occasion. Obviously she's not as prevalent as she used to be, just like Zamasu, but she's still annoying. And now we're going to get into the more toxic end of these characters. At number 3, and again, this is where it's going to be toxic now, not really annoying. Well, both annoying and toxic, but whatever. We have Ultra Gogeta Blue. Now, Ultra Gogeta Blue, you fought him before, you know. I mean, I feel like everyone watching this video, I don't want to ever speak for everyone, but for the most part, I feel like most of you have definitely fought against this guy. His unique gauge is very, very strong, and I am kind of sad to be putting him on this list because I love Gogeta. He is my favorite unit in Dragon Ball, or character in Dragon Ball, I should say. And so you can imagine that I wouldn't want to say this guy's toxic, but he is. He really is. I fought against him. I use him. He's toxic. Now, thankfully, he doesn't tank as well as some other units, which makes sense because he really he makes it so you can't use half of your deck. But this guy's crazy good. He also, at 60 counts into the match, he goes God mode. He gets his vanish back on green. He gets double card draw speed, insane key recovery. This guy is nuts. He also deletes all of your card on the press of a button. Dude, he's annoying to fight, and hopefully, at some point, he will begin to fall off. I mean, I don't want him to fall off, but for the sake of the game, this guy needs a little bit of a cooldown. At number 2, we have the blue Hercule. Now, as you guys know, this guy, there's no other reason as to why you're running him unless you're trying to be a okay? That's the only reason why you would ever run this guy. You're not running him to win a game. You're running him because you want your opponent to not have fun. And the worst part is there's a unit that is even worse than this guy. I know. How can there be a unit worse than a guy that just shows up, makes you unable to play the game? Well, let me tell you. This guy is at least killable because he's old and he doesn't have defenses. You can at least kill him if you don't get paralyzed. There's the 70% chance or whatever it is. As long as you can kill him, it's fine. Which you can. You can, for the most part, you can kill this guy with relative ease. I mean, well, not really relative ease, but I feel like I would rather fight this guy than Ultra Rose, who I think is literally more toxic than him because he does what Hercule does on blue card, and as you know, every Rose in the game just has to YOLO blue cards randomly, and for some reason they work, because why the hell would they not? They're Rose players, it can. His green card deletes your cards, he inflicts strong bleed on his strike card. Dude, this guy can also ult 3 times, which I've never actually seen him ult 3 times in a single match ever in my life, but this guy's strong. As well as he goes type neutral on main, like, dude, I don't know who designed this man. Why did you give him so much paralyze on his blue card? There was no reason to. I am so sick of seeing Rose. Get him out of the meta. Delete him from the game. I'm tired of him. I don't want to see him. He's worse than Blue Hercule, which is saying something because this guy sucks. I don't want to see him. Why is he a Saiyan? I know he took Goku's body, but no, don't make him Saiyan. Anyways, that's all. Goodbye.
All right! You're finished! Vegito!